Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're talking about something almost everyone struggles with at some point. How do you talk to anyone with confidence? Whether it's a stranger, a classmate, your boss, a customer, or even someone you secretly admire, speaking confidently can completely change your life.
Absolutely. Have you ever walked into a room, wanted to say something, and then suddenly your brain just stopped working? You rehearsed the perfect sentence. Then, when it's your turn, never mind. We've all been there.
And here's the funny part. Most confident people aren't born confident. They simply learned a few habits and practiced them. Today, we'll break those habits down. No complicated psychology, no fake tricks, just practical advice, real stories, and simple techniques you can start using today.
So grab your coffee, relax, and let's learn how to become someone who can walk into almost any conversation without fear. Let's begin.
George, let me ask you something. Have you ever overthought saying just one sentence?
Only every Monday morning. Sometimes I'll spend 5 minutes thinking about saying, "Good morning." Then someone says it first, and I answer, "Thanks."
That's exactly how anxiety works. It doesn't make conversations difficult, it makes us think they are difficult.
Exactly. Your brain starts asking questions. What if I sound weird? What if they don't like me? What if I embarrass myself? What if I say something stupid? Then, before you know it, the conversation is already over.
Here's something surprising. Most people are not judging you. They're worrying about themselves. They're wondering, do I look okay? Did I say something strange? Why did I wave like that? Everyone is busy living inside their own head.
It's almost funny. Two nervous people meet. Each one thinks the other person is judging me. Meanwhile, both are just trying not to spill their coffee.
Here's one of the biggest myths. Confident people never feel nervous. Wrong.
Very wrong. Actors get nervous. Public speakers get nervous. Business leaders get nervous. Even famous celebrities admit they feel nervous before interviews. Confidence isn't the absence of fear. Confidence is speaking anyway.
Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. Were you confident on day one? No. You probably looked like a baby giraffe trying to ice skate.
And maybe you fell, maybe several times. But eventually, you stopped thinking. Your confidence came from experience. Talking works the same way.
Here's a mistake many people make. They want every sentence to sound smart, every joke to be funny, every story to be impressive.
That pressure is exhausting. Real conversations aren't perfect. People interrupt, people forget words, people laugh at the wrong moments. People accidentally tell the same story twice. That's normal.
Have you noticed that the people everyone enjoys talking to aren't always the smartest? They're usually the most relaxed. They smile, they listen, they make others feel comfortable. That's what confidence looks like. Let's talk about first impressions. People think it's all about expensive clothes, fancy watches, perfect hairstyles. No, those things can help, but they're not the biggest factor.
The biggest factor?
Your energy. When you walk into a room, do you look scared or do you look open? Your body starts speaking before your mouth does. Imagine two people. Person number one walks in, looking at the floor, shoulders down, arms crossed, tiny voice. Now, person number two, standing naturally, looking around, smiling, making eye contact. Guess who seems more confident? without saying a single word.
Exactly.
Confidence is often silent. Let's keep this simple. You don't need to pose like a superhero. Just remember a few things. Stand comfortably, relax your shoulders. Don't stare at the floor. Smile naturally, and don't rush your words.
Speaking slowly is powerful.
Many nervous people speak incredibly fast, like they're trying to finish before someone interrupts them. Slow down, pause, breathe. Silence isn't awkward. It makes people pay attention. Here's a challenge. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Then watch it. You'll notice things you never realized. Maybe you say 50 times. Maybe you never smile. Maybe you're already much better than you thought.
Can we appreciate how underrated smiling is? It's free. It takes 1 second and it changes everything.
Exactly. A genuine smile tells people, I'm friendly, I'm comfortable, you can talk to me.
Just don't force it. There's a difference between a real smile and looking like you're auditioning for a toothpaste commercial.
That's true. Keep it natural.
People often ask, how much eye contact is enough? Simple. Look at the person while they're talking.
Look away naturally sometimes, then look back. You don't have to stare into their soul. That's how horror movies begin.
Exactly. Natural eye contact shows interest. It shows respect, and it builds trust. Here's one of the easiest conversation secrets. Ask good questions. People love talking about things they enjoy.
Instead of asking, how are you? Ask, what made your day interesting? What hobby are you enjoying lately? What's something exciting you're working on? Suddenly, the conversation has life.
And here's the magic. When people enjoy talking with you, they usually remember you as interesting, even if you spent most of the conversation listening.
Many people think confidence means talking nonstop. Actually, confident people listen. They don't interrupt every 10 seconds. They let others finish. They stay curious.
Think about your favorite conversations. Were they with someone who talked for an hour or someone who genuinely listened? Most people remember listeners because listeners make people feel important.
I once met someone at an event. He wasn't loud. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He simply asked thoughtful questions. He remembered people's names. He laughed naturally. By the end of the evening, everyone wanted to keep talking to him.
That's confidence, not showing off, making people feel comfortable. Let's give everyone a simple challenge. Tomorrow, talk to one new person. Just one. It could be the cashier, a neighbor, a coworker, a student, anyone.
Don't worry about being amazing. Your only goal is to start one conversation. That's it. Because confidence grows through action, not overthinking.
Here's one of the easiest conversation secrets. Ask good questions. George, what's the hardest part of any conversation?
Easy. The first 5 seconds. After that, everything usually becomes easier. But those first few seconds, they feel like climbing a mountain.
That's because we think the opening has to be perfect. It doesn't. Most conversations don't begin with genius. They begin with something simple. Hi, how's your day going? That's a nice backpack. Were you at yesterday's meeting? Simple works.
People imagine everyone else starts conversations like movie characters. But in real life, it's usually, hey, busy today? Yeah. And somehow, a 20-minute conversation happens.
A lot of people search online best conversation starters. Then they memorize 20 different lines. The problem? Real conversations don't follow scripts.
Exactly. Imagine someone asks, so what do you do? And you're busy trying to remember line number 7 from your notebook? You'll miss the conversation.
Instead, stay present. Listen. Respond naturally. The goal isn't to sound rehearsed. The goal is to sound real.
Here's one of my favorite tricks. Talk about what's happening around you. You're in a coffee shop? Ask, have you tried that drink before? Waiting in line? This line is moving surprisingly fast today. At a conference? Which session are you most excited about?
The best part? You already have something in common. You're both in the same place. That makes the conversation feel natural.
Let's play a quick game. George, if I ask, did you enjoy your vacation? How many possible answers are there?
2. Yes or no. Maybe with a tiny explanation.
Exactly. Now listen to this. What was the best part of your vacation? Now what happens?
Now I have a story to tell. I can talk about the beach, the food, the people, the funny moments. It's a completely different conversation.
That's the difference. Open questions invite stories. Closed questions end conversations.
Here's something I've noticed. Years later, people often forget what you said, but they remember how they felt around you. Did they feel heard? Did they feel respected? Did they feel comfortable? That's what lasts.
Exactly. You don't need impressive vocabulary. You need genuine interest.
Let's talk about awkward silence. Everyone fears it, but silence isn't always bad.
Sometimes silence means people are thinking or enjoying the moment. Not every second needs words.
The nervous person hears 2 seconds of silence and starts talking about absolutely anything.
Nice weather. Or indoors. I know.
One of the fastest ways to connect with someone is finding something you both enjoy. Sports, movies, books, travel, food, pets, music. There are endless possibilities.
And once you find that shared interest, the conversation becomes effortless. People naturally become more excited.
Let's talk about names. Remembering someone's name is powerful.
It really is. Imagine meeting someone, 5 minutes later, you already forgot their name. It happens. But if you remember it, people appreciate that.
Here's a simple trick. Repeat their name naturally. Nice meeting you, Sarah. So, Sarah, what got you interested in photography? Hearing it twice or 3 times helps your memory.
This is a big one. You don't need everyone to like you.
Exactly. That's impossible. Even the nicest people in the world have critics. Your goal isn't universal approval. It's genuine connection.
Some conversations won't click. That's okay. It doesn't mean you failed. It simply means you're different people.
People love stories, but many tell stories like instruction manuals.
So I woke up, then I brushed my teeth, then I opened the door. Emily, where's the exciting part?
Exactly. Instead, start with something interesting. You won't believe what happened on my way here. Or, I thought today was going to be completely normal. Now people are curious.
Do you have to be funny to be confident?
No, not at all. Humor isn't about telling perfect jokes. Sometimes it's simply laughing at yourself. If you accidentally drop your pen, smile, pick it up, move on. People usually laugh with you, not at you. Everyone says something embarrassing eventually. Everyone. Even professional speakers, even TV hosts, even actors. The difference? Confident people recover quickly. They don't spend 3 weeks replaying the moment. Imagine saying the wrong word. Just smile. Correct yourself. Keep talking. Most people won't even remember it.
Here's something important. Don't compare your real conversations to someone's highlight reel online.
Exactly. On social media, people edit videos, delete mistakes, choose perfect photos. Real life isn't edited. Real life includes awkward pauses, laughing, forgetting words, and that's perfectly normal.
Let's challenge everyone again. This week, compliment 3 people. Nothing fake. Keep it genuine. I like your shoes. Great presentation. That color looks nice. Simple.
Watch what happens. Most people smile immediately. Positive energy spreads quickly, and starting conversations becomes much easier.
Here's something people forget. Confidence grows. It isn't given.
Exactly. The first conversation feels difficult. The 10th feels easier. The 100th feels normal. Practice changes everything.
And that's a wrap for today's episode.
If you've stayed with us until the very end, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We truly hope today's conversation has helped you realize that confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build one conversation at a time.
Exactly. Remember, you don't have to be the funniest person in the room. You don't have to be the smartest. And you definitely don't have to be perfect. Just be genuine. Be kind. Be curious. And most importantly, keep practicing. Every hello makes the next one easier. Here's a little challenge before we leave. Today or tomorrow, start one conversation with someone new. It could be a neighbor, a coworker, a classmate, or even the person making your coffee. Don't worry about saying the perfect thing. Just start. You might be surprised where one simple conversation can lead. And if today's episode gave you even one useful tip, or made you smile, or helped you feel a little more confident, then we'd really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming podcasts.
And share this episode with your friends and family. You never know who might need a little confidence boost today.
Also, let us know in the comments, what's the biggest challenge you face when talking to people? We read your comments, and your ideas often inspire future episodes.
Thank you once again for being here. Take care of yourself, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode with another interesting conversation, more practical tips, and plenty of fun along the way. Until then, stay confident, keep smiling, and keep talking to the world.
Thanks for listening. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.